telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
What's up, guys? It's Cathy. It's time to chat about why should you go live on your personal page. I am live right now, actually, in our Social Sales School private group. I am live over on my I'm live on my business page, and I'm live on YouTube. So today we actually want to focus on why to go live outside of these groups, outside of these more nurtured, qualified places. We want to focus on your personal page. So if you are here, please say good morning, hello, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, let us know. We go live with Be Social TV every Monday at 10 a.m. Central inside of Social Sales School for the woman entrepreneur. And this is the group I created, almost 2 years ago. Can you believe that? I actually created it 2.5 years ago, but really started nurturing it 2 years ago in October. And we have just grown this community. This is a community of like-minded women of all different businesses, all different walks of life, who have in common that we want to do more, be more, have more. And we are growing online businesses and supporting each other in the journey. So Daisy's here, Carla's here, Anna's here, Sarah's here, Tisha's here. If you got my text yesterday, let me know that you got my text, okay? Type in the comments below if you got my text, because today I am doing a giveaway and I'm picking someone who texted back to me. Now, if you're not on the text list, you're like, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't use it a whole lot. I won't blow up your text messages, but I will send out key things. You will get text about the Social Sales School group, events that we're doing, special giveaways, sometimes reminders. This is for US and Canada for the text reminders. It's not available outside of US, Canada, but you can just simply text SSS, just those 3 letters, to 618-417-7228. And that's 618-417-PCAT. That stands for Purpose Creator Action Taker. So I'm going to be picking a winner. I've got the list in front of me, and you'll get to pick from our prize list. And my question I asked you in the text message was, have you gone live this week? So if you're watching this video, answer that question even if you didn't text back to me. Have you gone live this week? Have you gone live this week on your personal page? We've been doing this with our Impact Makers and my full Impact Makers coaching program. I'm just encouraging you guys to leverage your personal profile on social media as the top of your funnel to funnel people into your groups, to your email list, to your events, into conversations, and to start building that know, like, and trust factor. Get out there, okay? Now, the strategy for what you do on personal is different than what you'll do inside of a group. It is different than what you'll do inside of your parties or events. So I actually went live on this topic we're talking about right now on my personal page yesterday. So if you don't understand strategy, we need to hang out more. And I'll share with you the different places that I am live every single week. The strategy for when you go live on your personal page is not going to be the exact same strategy used inside of the more qualified places. So when I went live on my personal page, I did not dive in as deep. I spoke to the audience that I know that I have. I have a lot of network marketing business friends over there. So it was a little bit more purposeful. But then I invited them, hey, if you want to know more, come here. If you want to know more, text this number, okay? It's more of a curiosity type live, and it's a way to invite them in and bring them closer, okay? So what we're going to do today is we are going to do our text winner. We're going to go over lots of tips on why to go live, how to go live, what to talk about. Do you need some topics of what to talk about? some ways to get more comfortable with the live. And before we do that, I have two things I want to share with you. First of all, and this is probably like new to a lot of you. Okay, throw up all the love. Don't throw up. Throw up all the hearts and all the love, because it's been 1 year since we have done this event right here live. The last time we did this was October 2021. Anna, I'm going to use my blankie, you made me, because I'm freezing. And we are going to bring back, guess what's back? Back again. Guess what's back? Tell a friend. Okay, are you excited? The virtual party challenge is back live. All right. This is the key way that I've met most of the people that I've met that I can help, because I was teaching virtual events. So if that's how I met you through this challenge right here, let me know. We're going to do it October 11th through the 14th. Don't leave right now, but when you get off this video, go to that website right there, virtualpartychallenge.com. Grab your free ticket. Okay, right now I have it set up where after you grab your free ticket, on the second page, and I'll show you guys, on the second page, after you grab your free ticket, you're going to be able to grab a free 1-hour training. So let me explain this before we go into our topic for today. So I made this page yesterday. I will tell you ahead of time that I don't think the automated email is working, but it's going to be okay. If you register and get to page 2, you are in. On page 2, I want to show you what's going to happen, but I want to explain what this is going to be so you'll know how it's different than the past challenges we've done, okay? This is, if you've ever come before, this is going to be different. If you've ever wanted to refer people in, refer them in. We're going to focus on one, actually kind of two parts of the party system instead of the whole thing. And then I'm going to show you on the second page how you can get access to all of my party system on a free webinar. Okay. So I just want to focus. We made a decision that, you know, we kind of turned the full virtual party challenge into an evergreen DIY course. You can go buy the course. You get 8 weeks of group coaching. But people were missing this live event. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of education. It's a lot of community. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to transform your sales strategy together, October 11th through the 14th. Okay. We're not going to do post and pray parties. We're not going to be mass inviting people into groups, and we're not going to do wham, bam, thank you, ma'am parties. So you can get registered here in this 3-day challenge. Here's what we're going to focus on. A selling strategy that is different, that is solid. And look, I have a spelling error. Whoops. That can bring back peace and freedom and fun in your business. You do not have to be with a party company. A lot of my students and I no longer am with a party-based company, but we're using this strategy. So what we're going to do is we're going to create purpose. We're going to attract the right people. We're going to ramp up the excitement. We're going to learn how to get into conversations and talk to people without being pushy or salesy. And we're going to learn how to get more yeses. Would you like to do that with me live? Carla Wersick's going to partner with me in this challenge just like she did in Ignite Your Impact last month. We're going to discover how to find your purpose and get passionate about what you're doing. Attract the most qualified prospects to your event by having your passion tied to your products and having a clear message. We're going to ramp up the excitement, keep things simple, and get people asking like, oh, can I come? Like, could I bring a friend? Oh, sure, you can. We're going to help you get into conversations without being pushy or salesy, and we'll give you the scripts on how to invite. And we're going to help you get more yeses through a simple online event that makes it easy for people to say yes. So in this virtual party challenge, we're going to focus on the front side, creating your brand strategy, creating the name of whatever you want to call your parties. Drop in the comments below what you call them. Do you call them challenges, workshops, classes, socials, soirees? It's still the easiest, most simple, take control of your schedule, rinse and repeat process for organic social marketing. We're not talking about post and pray, mass inviting, wham, bam. We're going to talk about key strategies I've now used for almost 4 years to grow, and actually to grow now 3 to the top level of 3 companies, you guys. I only teach what I do. I only teach what's simple and fun, and I teach what works, that gives me peace and freedom, that gets me excited. I'm now a 1% earner in my current company. I went to the top recruiting level, a worldwide number 3 recruiter worldwide in my jewelry brand company that I was building alongside health and wellness using parties. I went to the 6% level in 3 months when I first came back to social marketing. In the same amount of time it took me 6 months to do with home party strategy. So I'm only teaching you guys things that work. Okay. So, all right, let's get into the topic for today. But when you reserve your spot, I just want to show you, you can read more on that page. The second page is what I want to show you, because there's a private group. We're not going to get you in the group yet. Please request. So on page 2, as soon as you see this page, request access. Okay, I'm going to open that in a new tab. I'll show you that page in a second. Request access to the group will get you in closer to when the event is happening, but scroll down a bit after you register. If you're like, gosh, I've never been through her full party training and I missed out on it when it was a whole live event, I recorded it as a free webinar. It's like an hour, a little over an hour. Now, it's not as intense as the full 5 days. It's obviously not as involved as the full party course, but you can get access to the free webinar before the challenge starts. And then you'll get all 5 pillars of my party system. Okay. At the end of that webinar, I invite you, if you want into the full course, the full community, great. I give you access. So this is something that would be great to do before you come to the live event. So you have some kind of basics, and there's even a marketing kind of class in there. So anyway, that's that. When you request to join the group, it is a new private group. You guys, it's not going to show on the page because I'm showing a different page, but it says 3-day virtual party challenge. Please request to join, and then we'll get you in closer too. Okay, let's move into today's topic. Are you excited about this? I'm excited about this. All right, you guys, why go live? If you're going to be at the virtual party challenge, please let me know. Please let me know. Oh, tea time. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. If you are ready for today's topic, say, I'm ready. And you guys, why go live? So let me tell you that I'm really not that brilliant. When everybody's like, she's brilliant. No, I just know how to Google. I know how to Google stuff, and I know how to stay consistent. And so I will share with you right now. I've got some notes for you guys, and some of them came straight from a Google search. It's not that difficult to do. Type hashtag GTS in the comments below. Hashtag GTS. You know what that stands for? Hashtag GTS. When everyone's like, how did you think of that party theme? How did you think? I'm like, I don't know. I Googled that stuff. And I took inspiration from it, and I took ideas from it, right? It's not that brilliant. But when somebody gave me an idea and I was like, oh, I can do that. That was empowering. And then we get to work with you where you're empowered to think for yourself, empowered to start doing scary things. I literally Googled best practices, and I literally Googled some great topics to go live. And I'm going to give my own experience and insight in this. So first of all, you guys, I'm talking about going live on your personal page. And I know it can be scary, but you guys have a huge audience, most of you, compared to your groups. Go look at the size of your personal page. How many friends do you have? Drop in the comments. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 1,000. My page is almost up to 5,000 now. I had 300 or 600. I can't remember which one when I started. There's a strategy to building new connections. That's not the focus of today, but you have people on your personal page. What if those are prospects? How can you get into conversations with them without having to go DM them and guess? Live video can change the game. When you're live on your personal page, one of the main focuses we're trying to do is just be you. We're not trying to sell on our personal page. We're trying to build the know, like, and trust factor. KLT. Now, what does that mean that you should talk about? Does it have to only be about your products? No, it actually shouldn't only be about your products on your personal page. That's not a qualified audience that says, unless your whole personal page is filled with your niche, right? With your perfect prospect, with your who, which a lot of mine has network marketers, direct sellers, business owners. I might be able to do a niche down more specific topic and it gets some momentum. But in the beginning, you're just kind of testing out your audience, see who they are, see who you are, share with them. So first, before you guys go live, understand it's just you sharing your life, getting to know people, them getting to know you, and you can dribble in your products that you drink or your makeup that you wear without being weird on your personal page. So what is your biggest reservation? So many of you go confidently into your groups and then you freak out when you go on your personal page. My beginning personal lives were just videos of my kids playing soccer, right? Just the camera flipped the other way. And then I started confidently pushing the button. Not really. Courageously, that's more accurately, pushing the button and just chatting with my friends. Okay. And some of my personal tips, or do something else at the same time if it makes you nervous. Curl your hair, do your makeup, try on some clothing, pet your dog, fiddle with a paper clip or your ink pen, as long as it's not too annoying. Tips for going live, you guys, you do want to make sure you have a good connection. If you're going live, personal page, groups, business page, doesn't matter. If your connection sucks, people will tune out. And I know that I live in a small town. I've struggled with a lot of internet issues, but it can't stop you. That can't be the reason you don't do it. Do you understand that? So get a good, find the best spot in your home that works the best. Try to shut everyone off the internet if you can. If you have a phone and you're going live on your phone, a lot of times I'll hold mine, but I'm shaky. So I might set it somewhere and then it's falling. So maybe you can get yourself a little tripod. I'll show you one real quick. I mean, they're so cheap on Amazon, right? You can get something that'll hold your phone. I like this one because it clicks my phone in and out. It can turn it. It's got real long legs, real short legs. It had a light that screwed into it somewhere, but I took it off because I've got a different light there. You do not have to be perfect. You guys, if you go back to my YouTube channel for my previous lives, you'll be mortified. Go watch some of my old lives on my personal page. Go watch some of the lives on my parties. They were horrible, but that's okay. I started engaging with my audience. That's another tip, you guys. You want to be conversational. So right now I'm live with you and you're engaging with me. You don't have to use fancy streaming software where you can pop up the comments. It's fun. Okay. It's fun, but sitting in your car on your phone is real. Sitting at the ball game, outside with the dog, just be a person. You could make it a little bit more professional inside your groups. Okay. So be interactive, engage with your audience, test out short and long video. Especially if you're new. If nobody's paying attention, I tend to try to keep it shorter. So you don't want to talk for 20, 30 minutes if nobody's on. They're never going to watch the replay. But if your audience is starting to engage, test out short videos, 2 to 6 minutes. Test out longer videos, 15, 20 minutes. See if people are engaging. See what's working for you. Part of our job is to test things, track things, try things, rinse and repeat what's working. Okay? Now, if on your personal page you want to do this strategy, you can announce that you're going to go live. It doesn't have to be through StreamYard with an official announcement. It could literally be a post, a bold text post that says, I'm going live in 10 minutes to share my top beauty tips. I'm going live in 10 minutes to share something crazy that happened this weekend. I'm going live tomorrow at 10 for whatever. You can do that. The biggest thing, you guys, is be creative and go live often. I have a friend in the social media space that built her business on her personal page by going live. I think she said 3 days a week on her personal page to start, maybe even 5 on her personal page. And she built her audience and slowly, because personal page is where we have our most audience, funneled them over to her business page. And she started taking the Fridays off of her personal and putting those on her business. She started moving people from here to here. I move people from personal to my groups, from personal into a DM, from personal into a text, from personal into my email list. We're not trying to give away the whole shebang. Okay, 10 live tips before we do our content topics. take notes, please. It would help me if you just write in the comments what you hear me saying. That will help other people. I love when people take notes for me. And then when this is over, we will make a cheat sheet for you. We will send it out via email. You can grab the cheat sheet. You can share it. Okay. So tips and best practices for going live. You guys, you don't, especially on a personal page, just be chill, but it might help you to create some talking points. So even though I feel like I can go on the fly, it always helps me to make talking points. So before I went live with you, I just sat outside and I just wrote down some key things I didn't want to forget. It's not a script. It's just, okay, I don't want to forget to mention this. I don't want to forget to invite them in here. I don't want to forget to whatever. So you can make yourself some talking points that might make you feel better. The big thing that most people miss is a call to action. Please type in the comments below CTA. Number one, create your little talking points, have a call to action. What does that mean? That means if you're leveraging personal, and when we talk about all the 30 different ideas for topics, this will make possibly more sense. But a call to action is simply telling people like what to do next, giving them something to do. It could be a call to comments. Like right now, if this is you, if you are struggling with personal video and you want help, tell me in the comments below what your struggle is. That could be a kind of a call to action. If you have a group, if you have a business, if you have anything that you want to funnel people over into, that's usually my call to action. So maybe I'm going live with the kids and we're just making protein bars. Just me and my family doing literally real lifestyle stuff. I'm like, hey, while we're sitting here in my kitchen, I'm going to set my tripod up. I'm going to put my phone in it and I'm going to hit the live button. Then you can be cool, build the know, like, and trust factor. People see you with your family and you can start with like, and this will be one of your tips to have a hook. Hey guys, today I'm with the kids. We're going to make one of my favorite recipes that they think are really like candy bars, but they're healthy protein bars. And so we're going to make it together. And then throughout it, you can just be interactive and say, if you guys want the full recipe, drop recipe in the comments below. I'll get it to you. You can say things like, if you're struggling for simple things that you can do to live a healthier life, if you want a positive community, drop group below. I'll get you into my private community. Call to actions. It could be called to a lead magnet, freebie you have, okay? Number two, you guys, this one says pick a location for your broadcast. This is tips from Google. You guys, wherever you are broadcasting at, I don't even know what they're meaning by pick a location, but when I pick a location, especially on personal profile, okay, think about this. Where you guys are at right now with me, I'm mostly in this room, which is my sunroom, or I'm mostly where else? In my closet. If you're on my business page in a qualified group with me, I'm usually in a familiar place with good lighting, still camera, and I'm streaming multiple places and I have decent internet. When I'm going live on my personal page, I don't want to isolate myself just to one location. I want them to see my real life and my real scenarios and my different, lifestyles that I'm living in different environments. So that means you can go live in your car. You can go live at pickup. You can go live in your closet. You can go live in your bathroom. You can go live in the kitchen. You can go live in the pool, at the pool. So if I'm picking my location when I'm talking personal, I'm thinking like lifestyle. When I'm going qualified group of people in my private group, I'm thinking to professional it up a little bit more, okay? Have good equipment, but don't go crazy about it. Your phone is going to be just fine. Okay. But like I said earlier, number three is just have decent equipment, a tripod or something, like one of those things that holds the phone in your vent of your car. So your phone's not falling over when you're on your phone, right? If you need lighting, get yourself a little ring light that attaches to the back of your phone. Get yourself a ring light they're cheap, that can sit and just make your appearance and the quality of the live, even though it's real life, be a little bit more attractive. Practice. Number four, did you know, as terrifying as live video can be, and all my students who've been through Virtual Party Challenge, you guys know this. Sorry, this is a longer training today. You can actually go change your settings on your phone to only me, okay? So I'm on my personal page. Here's all the different lists. I can change it to only me, and now I can pick live video. And when I go live, even though it looks like I'm live, nobody is seeing it. If you go right now, ooh, that's backwards. If you go right now on my personal page, you will not see this. This is only me. Now I can switch it over to my audience, but nobody's seeing it right now. Reason why I like to practice live on live is because it actually says I'm live. I can't stop and start over, right? It makes me feel like I'm live, but it's not the pressure of actually being live. So practice, you guys. Cover up if you need to. I used to do this all the time. I put a piece of tape over the live where it told me how many people are there so that I didn't actually have to see, because that will freak me out in my head sometimes. So you guys can practice. Okay, if you guys do want to promote it, this is one of the tips from earlier. You can promote your Facebook Live broadcast. You definitely want to promote it if it's in a group, right? You definitely want to promote it if it's in your business page. If it's on your personal page, if you're doing something that's very like, okay, my friend was launching her business and she was going to go live on her personal page kind of to tease it. She did a teaser post about the live and said, something exciting is coming. And it was a super cutest picture of her. I think she was in her Jeep with like her hair blowing. And she said, join me live Tuesday at whatever, right on her personal page. Okay. Pay attention to timing. Obviously, like right now on this video, I'm 25 minutes in. This is a training. But if I was over on my personal page, I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch if you guys are clicking in and out fast. Okay, here's your sign. I'm going to watch if you guys are staying. I'm going to watch if people are commenting. Number 8, interact with your audience. Engage with your audience. Oh, I skipped one, by the way, so we're probably only on number 7. I skipped one. I'll come back. Engage with your audience. This is live for a reason. If you don't want to engage with your audience, pre-record and stream it as if it's live. But if you're actually live, the goal is for me to go to the comments, engage, say hey to the people that are here, not get too distracted off topic where it's annoying, but to acknowledge the people who are spending a minute with you, okay? I switched around. Number 6 was give your broadcast a title, so we'll make that number 8. Everybody is missing this. Everybody is missing this. Stop. Wait a minute. Da-na-na, put some liquor in it, da-da-da, whatever the song is. You have to have a title, a catchy description, even on your personal page. Nobody cares if it's a video if it doesn't tell them why to watch. Remember what's in it for them? So give a catchy description that makes them want to stop the scroll and click the play button. It could be like, oh my goodness, can't believe I'm doing this. It could be like just a simple question. Who else needs some help with sugar cravings? When you come up with your topics, relate the title to that. Don't give them all the answers. Make it cryptic, make it curious, and make them want to hit boop, play. Okay? All right, you guys, let's jump into some content topics for your next live videos. I'm not going to do all 30 of these, by the way. You guys, live stream literally is the best way to grow your audience. It is the best way to get people engaged. But new content can be terrifying. It can be exhausting. Consistency is key, right? And as a brand, remember, you are not your company. You are an individual person. You are a brand. You've got to keep creating content. What we got to remember is most of us run lifestyle businesses. This is not a fabricated fake thing. Like literally right now, I'm drinking a drink that I sell. Literally right now, I'm sitting in my home in my cozy blankie, watching my friend Lena, who's helping me out today with some tasks around the house, picking up towels from Dylan's birthday party yesterday off of the pool. Okay, so don't stress about what you're going to talk about more than stress about, are you going to show up? Be consistent. But if you need some topics, I just go live and talk about whatever. I like to go spontaneous. But if you need some topics, here's some topics for you guys. This is from a Google search. Thank you very much. #GTS. Minicam, which is a streaming service, gave you some tips. I'm just sharing some of them that I liked. Go do a spontaneous session to answer questions about yourself. That's kind of fun. Take the opportunity to show your personality and connect with your followers. Could you go live on your personal page and say your top questions answered? Or could you do something like I did in my pinned post on my personal page? If you go look at it right now, it's 3 things that you may not know about me. Now you share 3 things I don't know about you. Could you do that as a live? You're teaching people something about you. You're building the know, like, and trust, but you're also giving information to engage back on. So maybe you could do something like that. Number one, spontaneous answer questions about yourself, get to know you session. Don't make it weird. It could be totally fun. Yesterday in church, the kids were doing a little activity, and it was about how God knows me well. And it was like, God knows me so well that he knows my favorite food is blank. He knows that my favorite book is blank. He knows that my favorite color is blank. You could know who knows me best. Okay, or do who knows me best. Product or demonstration. You guys, I love unboxings on personal pages. So let's talk about this. This should be cake. This should be a cakewalk for everybody. If you are not doing unboxings, why not? Why not? They are the most authentic, real. I'm literally going to my real mailbox in my real city, in my real town, opening a real box of real products that I use on a daily basis. And I'm going to go live and show people. The trick is on your personal page, and this is my opinion, and it's very strong. Do not say company names, okay? If you're still here, please say hey. If you're still here, please say hey. Tell me if you're doing unboxings. If you are doing unboxings and you are dropping your company name, if you're dropping product prices, if you're given all the details, you're not using your personal page the way it's supposed to be. Your personal page is a funnel. Personal page is the top of the funnel for most of us. You must bring them into a little bit closer of a layer with you. That could be just pushing them into a conversation in the DMs. Okay. That could be pushing them into your group, your email list, your text, your business page, something that is a more qualified place. So if I tell my company name, how much the products are, where to get them, I have no clue who's now leaving and going and Googling that. I have no clue who's interested. I'm building my leads list from my personal page. So if I share products and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, this just released last week, a new blue raspberry drink. And you guys know I've struggled with diet soda. I have some of my favorite clean energy drinks. This is a new one. It's incredible. By the way, I am sending some of this out to my Facebook friends. If you want to try it, just drop blue raspberry in the comments below. I know some of you have been asking. If it's on an unboxing, it's more purposeful. If it's weaved in to your kids playing soccer, then just move back into the kids playing soccer, okay? You guys, demonstration with your products will be killer. Making the protein bars, using the makeup, but you still are going to say things like, if you need makeup help, drop help below. What are your biggest makeup struggles? By the way, next Tuesday, I'm going to do a live video inside my private group. If that would help you, and you're not in my private group yet, you want to come hang out, just type tips in the comments. I'll get you over, or private message me. Or if you guys have a lead magnet, because you've gone through impact makers or action takers with us and you've been building those, you could say, I'm going to drop in the comments a freebie for you guys. You can go check it out. All right, I got to move fast because it's 10:32. The next thing you guys can do is you can literally teach people something. So people come to social to be educated, entertained, and to be social, right? So don't be afraid to go online and teach. If you love sharing tips, if you love sharing your knowledge, if you love sharing your expertise, this really can help you reach and grow a new audience. So I have a friend who loves to cook. Y'all will never see me loving to cook. Okay, I should never say never, not yet. I'm like, why aren't you going live on your personal page? I know a girl who's with a top health and wellness company who has built her personal audience by her Wednesday cooking segment, sharing a new recipe every Wednesday, going live. It has nothing to do directly with the products she sells, but people who benefit from something that she loves, she's building her audience. Then when she shares other things she loves, they're much more likely to be interested, right? Does that make sense? Okay, a couple other things. I'm not going to go through this. Go Google live topics, and you can find a bazillion. I'm not going to go through this whole list. A couple more fun topics that I've really enjoyed doing on my personal page are interviews. Interviews. And this might seem strange. Who am I going to interview? What am I going to interview them about? You can interview someone in your industry. You can interview someone in your company. You can interview someone that sells similar products and you just go talk about health, or you can talk about jewelry trends, or you talk about makeup. The key is when you're side by side, and you've seen me do some interviews with our students before, it's conversational. It's not as like panicky because it's not just you. You act like you and your friend, my friend Nikki Smith and I went live on my personal page for a birthday party for me last year. She brought over champagne and a charcuterie board, and we shared some jewelry live on my personal page. It was so fun. And we just found people that weren't necessarily opting into my jewelry group that didn't even know I was doing that. It was just chill. And then we could say, by the way, if you didn't know that we have this, if you didn't know that we do this, if you're not in the group yet, we'll get you in. Message me, whatever. It was just a fun way to interact. Okay. I want to scroll through these and see if there's anything I really, really love. Behind the scenes. Ooh, this is really fun. Anything you guys can go live with behind the scenes. This is just real life stuff. Were you at conference? Did you turn on live video? Were you dancing? Were you on the sling? Did you guys see me do the slingshot thing? Go live in your real life with like behind the scenes type real stuff. I like to go behind the scenes in my closet and show people the perspective of what it actually looks like when I'm working over on my personal page. They have no concept of what I do. So you got to show them, right? Go on the inside of what it really means to live your life, to have your lifestyle, to use the things you use, to benefit from the things that you can help others with. Show them part of what you get to experience that you think they don't care about, because how do you know that they don't care unless they've had a chance to even check it out? Right? So think about where right now are you going to be going in the next week? What is something you could be doing that's going to give them a little bit of insight? Maybe it's right now. If you're on your computer, maybe you go live. And it's just you going live and be like, hey guys, I'm actually on a training right now, learning about how to do live video. I'm super terrified, but this girl's challenging me to connect with my audience more. Just wanted to say, hey, this is just a little behind the scenes of what I do in my business. I do training, I do online business, and I'm always looking to ways to improve myself. So let me know if you caught the live. I'm going to get back to the training. See you guys later. Bye for now. Maybe you could do that, right? Okay, so you guys, if you're going to sell products, if you're going to do contests, if you're going to do giveaways, test it out and see how your audience is responding. I can go do a giveaway or a fun little game on my personal page now. I have an audience that responds. It used to get no engagement, so I had to go a little bit more like building the trust, know like and trust factor. If you're doing a sale, be careful. You can't directly sell without getting in trouble. I know some people do it. So I would go more live to tell them you're about to go live in a private place that you're allowed to sell in, or over on a business page, and just go live and be like, hey guys, like Susan just did her Zaya, closet like sale. So she could go live on her personal page and be like, hey friends, it's Susan. I'm getting ready to go do a private sale. And I know some of you don't even know what I do. I have a closet full of clothes that I am ready to rehome. So if you're interested, you want to get on the discounts and the savings, I just wanted to share with my friends in case you didn't know. Message me as soon as this live's over. I'll send you the link because it is happening over on my business page or in a private group where I'll drop that link below. Okay. Okay, you guys, those are my top tips. I'm going to stop because of the sake of time. Just be chill. The most important things, be yourself. Go in your real life, I'm even showing up pretty relaxed on these trainings lately, but just be you, know, like, and trust factor, building a community of people who understand who you are, how you help, what makes you different, that you have a kid with special needs, that you have a relationship that's been a struggle, that you have a strong faith, that you value health, that you believe in building each other up, that you offer inspiration and hope. When people think about your name, what comes to their mind? Maybe that's a test. Go type on your personal page, what are the first 3 things you think when you think about me? Okay. If people don't have a clue at all about what it is that you do, you're not doing enough lives. And you don't have to be weird about it. You can be cryptic and you can say, I know a lot of you guys don't know yet, but I actually have multiple businesses that I kind of build in the background, and I help women build extra streams of income. I help them have their health breakthrough. And so I just want to start connecting with people on my personal page. So if you didn't know that, I didn't want you to not know that. So let me show you a little bit of behind the scenes of a couple of my favorite things. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys, let's pick our winner. Please, if you haven't yet, get your ticket for this. I'm going to pull up my list of people who texted me to this. And when the super long live training is over, Shayna, if you put together our cheat sheet, she has been doing that for you guys. And if you didn't know it, there's actually a link in the description of this video for a different training on how I'm live building a YouTube channel right now with no extra work. I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on YouTube with no extra work. That's a past training we did. So there's a bonus for you. If you're going to go live, you might as well get it all over. Okay, so she actually put together the cheat sheet for that one. It's up in the comments. Okay, so shout out. This is not our winner. I'm shouting out people who've gone live or who texted me a question about going live. Teddy, Erica Lorenzana, Shayna Baradar, Stacy Rasmussen, Donna Rizzi, Kim Williams, Susan Gregorush, Kathy Andrews, Melissa Simon, Lisa Martin, Araceli, Linda Gayhart, Haley Minar, Tammy Rabolino, Melissa Simon, I think I already said your name. I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody. Anthea Sandburn, who I went on that terrifying ride with. Tammy Nolette, Lisa Rouleau, Christina Decker. Did I get anybody? Tina. Oh, Tina, you just subscribed to reminders. Okay, those are the names that I saw come through that you either said, hey, yes, I went live, or you responded like, I need help going live. All right. Now, if your name appears on the screen, you win. The winner is Haley, M-E-N-N-E-A-R. Haley, I think you're new. You're newer to us because I don't think I've had a private conversation with you yet. We need to get to know each other better. Haley is our winner. Haley, you just want to text me at 618-417-7228 that you were a prize winner. And you get to pick from our prize list, which includes swag. It includes Facebook audits, which Tammy Nolette, would you be a testimony to the value of a Facebook audit? Right? If you guys want time with me instead of prizes. There's trainings in there you can choose from. There's gift cards. So congrats, okay? You guys, that was a long training. Go have a great week. I've got a team call coming up. Where to find me? Here's my live schedule every Monday, 10 a.m. Social Sales School, usually only for 10 or 15 minutes. Every Tuesday inside of Action Takers Elite Club. This is our paid membership. It's only $47 a month. There are 0 reasons why all y'all are not there. If you need more in-depth strategy, more purposeful training, you want a community of a private, smaller community with an ambassador, with life coaching with me, and a monthly Zoom call, type Action Takers if you're not there. That happens every Tuesday. Impact Makers, our full Impact Makers, where are you guys at? Our full program. I am with you guys every Tuesday and now also every Thursday on Zoom. Carla's with you guys on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Amy's with you guys on Mondays. They have so much accountability training, and not just live training, but all their courses are built in. They can bring their questions, and then we continue to grow together. That is the ultimate. And then I go live for my network marketing business every Tuesday night. I do a live event every other Tuesday night, and I do a team call the opposite Tuesdays. Show up on my personal page whenever I feel like it. Show up on my business page and YouTube on Mondays at the same time I'm doing Social Sales School. All right. My challenge to you is go live. Just create a new post in this group, Social Sales School. You do not have to be an admin to post, y'all. This is your community too. Say, I'm scared to go live. I need help. Cheer me on. Or I just went live. Will you guys please go comment on it? Or what are you guys going live about? Or just shout yourself out or shout someone else out. Tag me in the live or tag our group, Social Sales School, so I can cheer you on. And then I'll see you inside of the virtual party challenge in October. But please go ahead and get registered early because we are talking about charging for this, okay? Right now it's still free. I was like, couldn't figure out how to charge on the sales page. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just run it free. Send them over to the webinar if they want more, but I'll probably be charging for access to some of that stuff that I'm giving for free on page 2, okay? Before it officially launches. So get in early, tell your friends, tell your teams, like you want to be there. I promise. Congrats to Haley. Thanks for hanging out with me. Go have a fantastic week. And I'll see you next Monday, 10 a.m. Central for Be Social TV. Okay, bye. See you guys.